Hey YouTube, welcome back. I am your host, RandomReactionsHD, and it's Monday. I've come up for a new series, and it will be called Motivational Monday Speeches. And as you can see, I'll be reacting to Jim Carrey motivational video, Who is the Real You? I've never seen this video. My two favourite actors of all time in the world are Jim Carrey and Keanu Reeves. They're just two cool down-to-earth guys that, like, care about people and everything, and they're both epic, both funny, hilarious, and sit back, relax, enjoy, grab your favourite beer, beverage, pop soda, tea, coffee, you know the drill by now. As always, got my tea. So without any further doodah-diddly day, should we get right into this? In 3, 2.
It's not.
Hang on.
Jim Carrey, who can walk down the street just.
1983. I was 1 year old. I was born in 82. How old were you in 83? Comment down below.
Just, doing anything he wants to and get away with it because nobody knows you. After a while, hopefully it'll be.
You can't get out the front door.
Walk out in the street. Won't that be fun?
Won't that be fun?
Where.
My favourite Jim Carrey film of all time is The Mask. So comment down below which your favourite Jim Carrey film is.
Where it'll be impossible to walk anywhere without being recognized.
And yeah, I've never seen this video, so it should be interesting.
When you create yourself to make it.
Wow, look at you, Jim Carrey, looking cool. When you create yourself to make it,
you're going to have to either let that creation go and take a chance on being loved or hated for who you really are, or you're going to have to kill who you really are and fall into your grave grasping onto a character that you never were.
Wow, that's an opening speech. It comes from the heart, from his heart. Such a talented actor.
Saw on for who you when you create yourself to make it, you're going to have to either let that creation go and take a chance on being loved or hated for who you really are, or you're going to have to kill who you really are and fall into your grave grasping onto a character that you never were.
Wow.
I saw this psychic palm reader sign, and she gave me a reading, and she said,
what did she say?
You're about to do 3 things, 3 movies that will be very, very, very big and very important, and after that, it will be impossible for anyone to knock you down from.
3 films. The Mask, obviously. Probably The Truman Show. Not sure about the 3rd one.
From that place. I worked in factories. I had a 9th grade education. It's just.
You worked in factories and you had a 9th grade education. Well, we're all human to start with. He was like me and you before he became an actor.
Series of crushing disappointments, and I just go into a different gear. I go into, don't know how it's going to write itself, but it will. I don't know how. I'm the guy who wrote the $10 million check to himself and had it come to fruition. I'm the guy who...
1997. I was 15. Comment down below how old you were.
I had the substitute teacher in grade 2 who said that, you know, whenever I want something, I pray to the Virgin Mary and I ask her for it and I promise something in return and I get whatever I want.
So didn't you write yourself a check? I heard that you did. Is that true?
I wrote myself a check for $10 million.
$10 million.
For acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years.
My dad could never afford a bicycle, so I went, okay.
3 years.
I prayed for a bicycle and promised I'd say the rosary in return, and then I got a bicycle. Showed up in my living room. Brand new Mustang bike. I put it in one of the scenes in Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine? I never heard of that. I'm a massive Jim Carrey fan and I've never heard of Eternal Sunshine. That must be in his early career.
A Mustang bike with a banana seat.
Just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million.
So you visualized...
From then on, it was, when I wanted something to happen, I manifested it. I stood there in an open field like this with my arms out.
It's the Truman Show.
Can you tell me about your dad?
That's a very young Jamie Foxx. And there's Jim Carrey, obviously, acting as an old man. Or he's gonna get emotional here, and I can tell he's gonna get to him, because if I remember right, his dad died in the mid-90s. I'm pretty sure it was just after the release of The Mask, and that really got to him. Obviously, you losing your dad, losing a family member.
My father was not only the funniest man in the room, but he was a fantastic saxophone player.
Wow,
Before I was
saxophone
born,
player.
he had an orchestra in Toronto. But, you know, in order to be something special, you had to leave Canada,
go to America,
come down to the States and prove yourself in the States.
They call it the land of dreams, America.
He was a little bit afraid of that transition, and also he had a family to take care of, so he became an accountant.
Accountant?
And as time wore on, it wore him down, you know, it wore him down, and he got a little bit bitter, especially when he lost his job when he was 51.
Oh, bless. When he was 51. That would really get to you.
That really broke him. Not only was he compromising to raise a family, but when you compromise and you fail, it really hurts. It hurts even more.
Wow, this music in the background gets to you.
And failing at what you love. So that was an example for me.
And a lot of people don't know this, but when I was about 14 or 15, my father lost his job, and I actually became homeless for quite some time. Of course, I grew up in Canada, so I thought we had just gone camping, you know. But,
I learned that
Funny
you
guy.
can fail at what you don't love, so you might as well do what you love.
Yeah.
There's really no choice to be made.
Follow your dreams. He's gonna tear up here or break down, and he's gonna talk about his father. Come on, Jim.
What you want to be, you know?
Ah, yeah, see? Percy Carey passed away September 94. I was 14. 3 weeks after the release of The Mask. Damn. No way. He put the $10 million check in his father's pocket where it was buried. Good on you, Jim. Love you, Jim Carrey.
Somewhere
Jim, if you're watching this, love you, man, from the deepest bottom of my heart.
in the middle of absolute confusion, absolute
disappointment,
absolute the fruition of all of my dreams.
He means every word he says. It comes from his heart.
Standing there with everything anybody else had ever dreamed about.
What film is that from? Is that with Fun with Dick and Jane? Possibly.
Having and be unhappy. Where did this character come from?
Truman Show.
What is the dirt that the pearl is built around? And the pearl is the personality that you build around yourself as a protection against that thought. If they ever find out that I'm worthless, if they ever find out that I'm not enough,
that you're weak,
I'll be destroyed. I don't want anything. That's the craziest thing, and it's the weirdest thing to say in a place like America, where I have no ambition. I really, truly don't.
He has no ambition.
So many of us choose our path out of fear disguised as practicality. What we really want seems impossibly out of reach and ridiculous to expect, so we never dare to ask the universe for it. I'm saying, I'm the proof that you can ask the universe for it.
Bless you, Jim.
Because life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. How do I know this? I don't, but I'm making sound, and that's the important thing.
Could you make people laugh?
That's what I'm here to do. Sometimes I think that's the only thing that's important, really, you know? It's just letting each other know we're here.
Yeah.
Reminding each other that we're part of a larger self.
Wow. Whew. That was touching and emotional. Jeez, I found out some bits I didn't know. Like, I knew his father died in the 90s. But I didn't know it was like literally after The Mask. Wow. Hope you enjoyed my reaction and the video. Yeah, if you love or like Jim Carrey, do a thumbs up, and hope you enjoyed my reaction. And if you're new, consider subscribing, turn on that notification bell, hit that thumbs up button, helps out the channel, lets YouTube know that you like this content. And yeah, until next time, which will be tomorrow, Tuesday, which will be Triple Trailer Tuesday. This is Random Reactions HD signing out for now. Bye bye and take care.